I normally don't do this, but I give a little bit of a little SEA right there. I'll go back and glue that. There's like a hole for this to put my pins across there, hook up my foot shells rounds to it. Best to do that, use a pen device I'm doing right here. Then we'll go ahead and add the put-out shells. I'll be coming through it in a minute now. Beautiful. Made it through. Wonderful. Wonderful, 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 I say. Fitting box over here so I can see what I'm doing here.
The new Dyson Airwrap Co Under 2X multi-styler, supercharged to deliver 2 times the air pressure for even more power.
Now, we go to Hobby Lobby. You got these little pens, these pens right here. They're eye pens, they're long. You gotta cut them to how long you want to use them. So you need to make sure they're about 2 millimeters off from the inside that circle right there. That way you can glue them to your mast. I got the dropsies today. I think we all got that once in a while, guys. A good case of the dropsies. So you got the eye end right there. Come over here, do the same thing here. Make sure you got about 2 millimeters cut off from the inside of that eye. You drizzle in some of your super glue. There it is. Got it in there. Let it dry. Then you'll be able to run your foot out shrouds through there at the top. Just as you see here. Okay guys, I think I'll knock off for tonight and we'll have some more tomorrow on this thing. I gotta do a few things, so I gotta tidy up the shop here a little bit. My daughter bought me a bunch of groceries in here, so I gotta make sure my groceries in here. I spend about most of my time inside here, and this is my home. You know, I gotta make the best of it while I'm here. I was kind of feeling a little blue yesterday, but you know, it's just one of my commenters meant to me, which is 100% right. It's just another phase of life you're going through. When you get older in life, you gotta make it comfortable the best way you can, any way you can. And I am. I miss my brother. I miss my wife. I miss my dog. I miss my home. But it shows you. It's proof right there in the pudding, right there, fellas. Life is very short, and nothing lasts forever. Nothing does. Even I don't last forever. I'm on God's borrowed time right now. I'm healthy. I feel good. My mind is sane. These things are the best medicine in the world, guys. The best sanity medicine in the world for a person who's aging. Especially going through the crap I went through. Like, what I'm going through ain't no different than anybody else is going through. He's just not caught up with me. Now it's my turn. Bruce, we're each going to have a turn what old Frankie Dave went through. You're going to suffer love and loss. But you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, or adapt and overcome, and live on. I should have known that. I made that video. But my apologies to all you wonderful viewers out there. You guys are my family. And for me feeling so blue in front of you, because that's not my style. Right now, I'm happy now. I'm happy now because my models are making me happy. And I'm making a live action video here for you all to enjoy. And I'm enjoying. I'm getting something done in the process. So tomorrow we're going to have episode number 5. We're going to go ahead and include all these, the shrouds and everything on this thing. We want to go ahead and episode number 6, we're going to put the rat lines on it. And number 7 is going to be running rigging, boys. That's when the fun comes in. Now,
look, I deleted.
I've got me some blocks I sent away from Model Expo. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, and also episode number 3, is that the blocks in this kit, they're junk. The junk.
People want to see the.
It takes a lot of. You got to use a very small drill. Very small. You take those drills, you got to take those little 1/8" blocks with you got to drill holes through them. And sometimes they don't go through, you got no ears to hook up to. So when you want to go the extra green mile and then some of time and patience, and get rid of this dumb commercials, time and patience is you take your line and drill a hole first before you run your line through, and go ahead and strap a line around your block. Now where the thread goes around your block like this, you take the threader, stick the thread there and pull it out. That would work like a Beckett block where you hook up to the end. That's very time consuming. But the best bet to do, guys, is to do 2 things. If anybody has a 196 scale cutting sark out there that's got extra blocks, those work excellent with this model because they're both the same scale. So the blocks off the cutting sark, save them. Because they give you more blocks on there what you need on the kit, which is good. They do that for breakage because they break very easy if you're not careful. So save those blocks off those kits. They come in handy for stuff like this. Number 2, go to Model Expo, send your way for a few packets of 1/8 boxwood blocks. They're wood. They got strapping holes already made where you can strap them through and you run your line through, or go to Blue Jacket Ship Crafters. Blue Jacket shift crafters a little more pricier than they are in Model Expo. So your best bet is go to Model Expo and purchase a couple packets of 1/8 blocks. Make sure you got double blocks in there and also your single blocks. Then you're all set for this model. And like I say, for rule of thumb, I cannot stress this anymore. When you rig this thing up, always start with your backstays first, because those masts are floppy. It don't take much to put a warp in this thing. If you put your forestays on there, pretty soon you're gonna have warps in there, because once you put your backstays on, your mast will come like this. So the best thing is when you run your backstays, that mast is stationary, with the tautness of the backstays will make up for the tautness of the forestays you put on here. This thing here is a very fragile model to rig up, but once it's done, it's a very beautiful model. It's only one of its kind in that scale. They gave you 4 figures in this kit, 4 or 5 figures. So I'm going to use them on the kit. I'm going to have old Captain Bully Waterman back there. I'm going to have the first mate walking around, and the bosun's mate walking around, and a sailor. But like I say, this is a nice model when it's done. It comes out very nice when it's finished. And I'm happy with it right now. So I'm going to let this thing dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and prepare my holes and work on my upper shrouds first and work my lower shrouds. And also to finish up in the mizzen, do the same thing there. Always use a pen vise for drilling. These here work nice. Let me tell you a story about this. On the first one of the this is my 3rd rodeo on this kit. On the first one, I bought 2 Marx kits back in 1958. One went to Mr. Schultz, and the other one I got in my storage. And the reason why you want to use these on here, because one day I was drilling a hole through like I did a while ago, put an eye pen there for my footlock shrouds. The bit got caught around the backstage and poof, it pulled the whole mast off. So you don't use stuff like this on that. It's always good to use those a pen vise. A pen vise will work very easily on here without fuss and muss. And you have to worry about breaking anything. Make sure you got a good sharp drill too. Nice and sharp. You just drill away and that's about it. They're made for stuff like that. Okay. While this video's uploading, I'm preparing my holes so I can get my shrouds going on here. And tomorrow we're going to have episode number 5. So it ties the conclusion of episode number 4 for my SEA Witch. And I hope this helps Bruce out, and the rest of you modelers out. I'm going to try to be more detailed with my building and more explanatory than I have before. I'm starting to get back into it again. So like I say, this is a good model for the novice. You had no problem, but use patience, son. Use patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is the most important ingredient, especially building these clipper ships, model ships. This is a fragile puppy, so you gotta respect it that it's fragile. If you don't like the fragileness of this kit, get rid of those damn masks. Get yourself a bunch of darn doweling, and make your own mast. But save your fittings like your cross trees and your platforms and your doublings, your mast caps and stuff. Save those and get yourself a drill. Chuck up your dowling to your drill. It takes a sandpaper, go like this. It'll taper up your mast. Then you'll be okay. So I built everything out of the box, with the exception of using the blocks from the kit itself. Like I said, it's rubbish. There's a lot of drilling on here too. You got to drill. You got to drill all your pin rails, also your pin rails, or you just glue them. The pin rails are already molded inside the bulwarks in here. So the best thing to do is you can use ones that can't. They're good enough. Just use a bit of plastic glue and stick them on there. Let them dry. Then go back and use your acrylite glue, and that'll give them strength. And when you pull your lines up to them, again, not too tight. Because you can't pull too tight because this thing's a plastic model. It's not as strong as the wood one or those buildings kits where you really give it a tug job, ain't gonna go nowhere. These are very done fragile because they're plastic. And everything's a limit in life. Okay. Wow, wonderful. Okay, this is the conclusion of video 5. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. It's probably in 2 parts, so please review part 1 and part 2 of episode number 4 on this video here. And I had the editing software. I could take both frames and upload it in one video. So anyway, you can be able to see it in 2 parts. That's the best I can do right now. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Model signing off. Frankie Day Model signing off. Take care of Mama. Take care of the little ones. Beware of your surroundings. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Get yourself a kick. Get kick crazy, like Stu says. And I'll be here. See what you'll be here. I know you'll be there. So I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful candor, your wonderful comments, and wonderful views. And all my new subscribers out there, God bless you all and thank you. Welcome to my channel. My channel is going to start improving from now on, because I'm going to start putting interest in my videos more as do with my models. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I can say right now. Anything I forgot, like an ad as a technical note of some sort. I know there's always something I should have mentioned on the video before. I think that's about it, guys. I think I got everything covered on this thing. So remember now, this thing is a very delicate model. Always start with your backstays first, then your forestays. And do it both sides at the same time. That way you won't put no warp in your mass. You want no warp in this thing. This thing will warp like a hot dog in no time. So you got to be very careful. So please exercise with that.